What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA picking with Pop right here on Pop Up His TV. Let's go. Feel good
Yeah,
to be back.
great fire.
When the winner chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one populism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the back line in the air, throwing signals. When the winner chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one populism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the back lines in the air, throwing signals.
1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. I'm trying to get rich. Who else in the building? Trying to break the house. What it do, people? Welcome back to another edition of NBA Picking with Pop. I am your host, Popovich. Yeah, kid, that feeling back up in here. One more again. Happy Friday, folks. Happy Friday. The NBA All-Star break is over. This is day 2. However, this is day 3 of Ramadan. Yesterday, I could not come on and do the show, even though I wanted to. I was at work. I'm not, a paid YouTuber or influencer, social media, influencer, what have you. I do got a day job, and I'm out there working with the high-risk kids and trying to save them from going to the grave or the cage. And yesterday we had a busy day. We had News One come in. They took a look at, what we doing with our kids, how we motivating them, and how we trying to push them forward. So I couldn't come do the show. Even though I didn't do the show, we still will do a quick recap of yesterday's games because I went I went I went 8-2 yesterday. Yeah, kid, that feeling. So here we go. Quick recap. Quick recap of yesterday's games. Uh, Yesterday, 10 games on the slate. Our only losses was my New York Knicks and the Indiana Pacers. New York Knicks was a lock. I gave out 5 locks yesterday. New York Knicks, Charlotte, Toronto, Boston, and the Spurs was the play of the day. That was easy money, right? Easy money, and without even jumping into all the games, we had the Clippers, we had Orlando, we had Atlanta, we had Cleveland Rocks, and basically we've been on fire since the start of February. Since the last time I lost was January 31st. Then we wanted a great run. Then let's just go and just show you real quick because we haven't been this close in a long time, and I gotta show my record. January 31st, we had Toronto as the play of the day. We lost. 31st, we had Indiana. What's this calling me? Oh, we got 31st. I don't know what's going to do that. We gonna get to this work. 31st was Indiana. The first was Detroit. Second was Indiana. The third was Denver. Um, the fourth we had OKC, but that's not a loss because they was -1.5 and they sat their whole team. I'm not taking the loss for that, so that's a push. Then on the 5th, we had Toronto again. On the 6th, we had Detroit. The last official loss in this month was Atlanta on the 7th. And then on the 8th, we had Miami. On the 9th, we had Detroit again. We've been riding Detroit. On the 10th, we had Phoenix. On the 11th, we had the Knicks. On the 13th, we had Milwaukee. On the 14th, on the 19th, because that was the All-Star break, which was yesterday, we had the Spurs. Basically, in the last 14 games, we are 12-2, and we on fire. And I like to play of the day today. With that being said, my record, as I always like to do, my record, we are now on the locks. We are 208 and 192 and 182 and 2. Definitely above 500. As far as the play of the day, this is the closest we've been in a long time, so it feels good. We 55 and 57. That's a great great comeback because we was like 13 games under 500. So I'm very happy about that. As far as overall, we are 445 and the losses 365. With that being said, let's jump into today's NBA action. We ain't gonna even be long. Um, we got the rematch of yesterday's games. We got Indiana at Washington. Indiana -1.5. Both teams look like they gonna be tanking. The commissioner's coming out. He's talking about that. I'm on Washington. I'm not gonna bet on this game, but I'm on Washington. I think they could get the victory or maybe lose by 1 and you win by half a point. So I'm on Washington. Next game up, we got the Memphis Grizzlies. Oh, I didn't even do what I was supposed to do. Hold on 1 second. I didn't even do what I was supposed to do. I ain't doing a show in a minute, so. Next up, we got the Utah Jazz at the Memphis Grizzlies. And what I'm talking about is making the timestamp so that when I put it up on my channel, y'all ain't got to watch the whole video. You can just go right to, where you see me putting the stamp at. Anyway, Memphis is giving Utah, how much? 2.5. I was leaning towards Utah, but I'm gonna go with the Memphis Grizzlies. Both teams gonna be tanking, so it's kind of hard to, handicap this game in good faith, if you will. I'm not gonna bet on this game, but if I had to choose, then I'll take the Memphis Grizzlies minus the 2.5. Next game up, which should be a good game. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers out on the road at Charlotte Hornets. Charlotte Hornets getting 5.5. Cleveland rocks. Cleveland rocks. Charlotte on a back-to-back. Cleveland on a back-to-back. Both of them played yesterday. Charlotte was at home, had a tough game against the Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant came in there and dropped 35 on their headpiece. On the other hand, Cleveland had a no-fashion sweat bet, win from start to finish, win over the Brooklyn Nets, 112 to 84. I see Charlotte putting up a fight in this one, just like they did yesterday. I'm on Charlotte again. I know they missing Mal Bridges, and they missing the other person. I can't think of his name. And Jacoby White has yet to play in this for this team. I think he's out to like the 22nd and the 23rd. He will be a great addition to the shooting. They're going to be unstoppable on offense. I think Cleveland wins, but I think, just like yesterday, I think Charlotte keeps it close. I'm going to roll with Charlotte in this one. Next game up, we got the Miami Heat out on the road at Atlanta. Miami is giving 3.5. And Miami, I know these two teams played already. I think, let me go back and look. I already did the homework on this, but I'm going to look at it again. Yeah, Miami just lost the most recent game, 115 at Miami, so this definitely a revenge for them. Miami didn't have all their horses, though. Only one really played was Adebayo and the backups. Tyler Hero going to play today. Norman Powell going to play today. Andrew Wiggins going to play today. Everybody going to play today, and I think this is the get-back game that Miami needs. Let's go to RotoWire real quick. Make sure. RotoWire. All right, here we go. Miami. Who will they be suiting up tonight? Yeah, everybody playing. I'm on Miami. I like Miami. I think Miami come in and get the victory. Next game up, we got the Dallas Mavericks out on the road at the Minnesota Timberwolves. Dallas getting 12.5, and I like Minnesota. Timberwolves, I know, JaY. I know they're the house of disappointment. I know that. But not tonight. Dallas is, they ain't playing for nothing. Minnesota, on the other hand, let me check this real quick. Is Minnesota going to be on the back-to-back? Let's check that. And it's an ESPN game. They are not. Next time they play will be on Sunday. Then they go on the road on Tuesday. Did we see these two teams play already? I believe that we did. Okay, let me see. Did they play Dallas Mavericks already? They did beat them by 13. Let's see who played in that game. PJ Washington, Garfield. What's his name? Did they play him any other time? Yeah, they played him again. I like Minnesota to win. They beat him twice. It's the third matchup. I think they Hulk smash them. That's the story I'm rolling with. Next game up, we got the Milwaukee Bucks out on the road at the Pelicans. Pelicans giving 4.5. And we just seen these two teams play. Pelicans did lose that game. Bucks won in overtime, 141, 137. I think Pelicans get their revenge today, but I'm rolling with the Milwaukee Bucks with that 4.5. Both of these teams is trash. JaY is saying that Pelicans is better than Milwaukee. Record-wise, they're not. And even who's going to suit up and start the game tonight, I don't think they better. Turner did play in that game, but so did Trey Murphy. And Trey Murphy in that game, he went for what he went for? He was balling in that game. He went for 44. He made 12 3-pointers. I know that spread the floor. I mean, that's a record. 12 out of 19. He ain't playing tonight, so neither is Mal Turner. I'm going with the Bucks. I like the Bucks tonight. Next game up, we got the Brooklyn Nets out on the road at OKC. OKC is giving 17.5. No Gilchrist, no Shea. I mean, not Shea. No Shea. No J-Dub. But they got everybody else. We just seen Brooklyn get flooded by Cleveland. At Cleveland, now they got to travel. I know this should be a no-brainer with OKC winning, and I think they obviously are going to win this game. But will they cover that 17.5? That's the real question. Do they play tomorrow? Not on the back-to-back. Gonna play Cleveland, which should be a good game. I think they win. I just don't think they cover, but I'm not going to bet on this game. Next game up, we got the battle at LA. We got the LA Clippers out on the road at the Los Angeles Lakers. Lakers is given 8.5. It's the ESPN game. This going to be the fourth meeting. We seen the Clippers beat the Lakers twice. Lakers won as well. I think the game that they won was 135, like 112. They really put foot to ass. The games that the Clippers won, they won. Forget the scores. I ain't gonna look right now for time. Time. I got to get out of here. I got to go to work. I'm on the Lakers. The game that the Lakers did win, they did have their whole team. The other games that the Clippers won, the Lakers didn't have their whole team. Harden played in all 3 games, as well as Zubats. Not gonna play now. I know Mandarin, he went off yesterday, 38 points against the Denver Nuggets. But I think the Lakers win tonight. I think the Lakers win, and I think they cover the 8.5. I mean, the 8 points. Last game of the night, speaking of the Denver Nuggets, we got the Denver Nuggets out on the road at the Portland Trail Blazers. Denver is given 1.5. Portland trying to make a playoff push, a playoff run. They are currently in the 10th spot, and they have been tough at home, beating all the good teams that rolled up in there. But I think Denver is still a better team. I know they're on a back-to-back. I know they played a down-to-the-wire game. Excuse me. Can't drink no water there. That's why you ain't see me drink no water. You ain't see me drink no coffee. Third day of rundown. I'm feeling good. I'm on Denver. I think Denver come in, and I think Denver get the win. With that being said, let's get to the theme music.
Yeah. Great fire.
When the winner chicken chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popivism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the back line in the air, throwing signals. Winner, chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one popivism. Coupe all gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the back lines.
All right, guys, here go the locks. Not from Yonkers, but the locks to get you and me the winner chicken dinners. Once again, I apologize about yesterday. It's the third day of Ramadan. Yesterday was the second day of Ramadan. I do have a day job. I wish this could be my day job where I was getting money and getting all of the views, but a lot of times people don't even be watching the channel, whether it's NBA or trending topics, and that's fine. I'm still gonna do it. Yesterday we went 8-2, and out of the 5 locks that we gave out, we went 4-1. The only loss was the New York Knicks. Play today was the Spurs. I like the games that I'm about to give out right now. So once again, here go the locks, not from Yonkers, but the locks that get you and me the winner chicken dinners. It's 9 games today, so we're not going to be greedy. We're going to give out 4. We're going with Denver. We're going with Minnesota. We're going with Miami. And the play of the day is the Charlotte Hornets with that 5.5. That's who I like. That's who I'm taking. You can let me know who you like. You can let me know who you taking. All I ask is that you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so I can stay in the algorithm. But y'all know who it is. It's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. NBA, Picking with Pop, right here on Popovich TV. Of course, we are live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here. One more again. Last thing before I end the show. Again, it is Ramadan, so I am not betting on these games. So I wish you luck if you go with my picks. Win something for me, and if you win something, you can send a little chicken dinner to my Cash App, which is # Popovich. Popavist. Yeah, kid, that feeling. Be safe out there for the weekend.